And here and welcome back to another playthrough live and exclusive here to YouTube. I'm your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never been here before, this channel is mostly about blind live let's plays where we pick a game, go through it together, we talk plenty of jokes and comments in the chat box that way. So if you got any comments you want to get involved in there, please get them in the chat box. I'll do what I can to interact with all you people. For those of you who've been here before, whether it's for the original Soul Hackers or this remake here on the PS5, maybe you're here for all the Shin Megami Tensei, Persona and Danganronpa games. Perhaps you're here for all the more obtuse streams like Manual Samuel and Doki Doki Literature Club, or even the really old school streams such as Final Fantasy VII and Forza 4. Either way, a huge welcome back to all you people, both old and new, because without you, well, this channel, it would be active, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as interactive or as reactive. And speaking of interactivity, one more time, the chat box is in that direction over there. Do what you can to get comments in there and we will get things going. So on the last stream, we'd got to the base of Hachigaya training field and had ourselves curb stomped before we started exploring the mysterious 24th floor tower where Figue is hiding out. Now, I've had a theory in relation to the Hachigaya field where we basically saw ourselves get absolutely destroyed. The particular reason I ended up losing the fight was because there was a form of status effect called miasma, which I couldn't debuff no matter what, I couldn't remove it. And speaking of debuffs, the enemy had also used a debuff, which made me very, very weak. None of my attacks were hitting. Now, before I fought the fight, one of the things it said was, "You may not have done everything you need to. Are you sure you wish to proceed?" So I'm wondering, when we found that other place we could go to, down on the, I think it was on the 12th floor, the 11th floor, where we had another summoner tell us we can go into a tower. What if there's something in there that I need to be able to counteract this particular boss? What if that's what I'm missing here in terms of moving it forward? So with that in mind, what we're going to do is we're going to actually see exactly what waits in that secondary tower. And also, there was a lower level beneath where the boss was waiting for us. I want to see what's down there too. I want to find out if that might be the reason that I didn't get through the fight. Oh, we've been ambushed. This isn't good. Oh. Nah. Well, that was a bust. That was a complete waste, that move. Sorry, clone. That wasn't going to work. Yep, sorry there, Doppelganger. You're out of your class against Ringo and Co. Huanglong, Shiva and Satan. He really didn't have a hope, did he? He really did not have a hope. So what we've got to do here is we've got to navigate down. We're unable to use any of the warp points, unfortunately. You have to literally just keep descending. Now, unless there's any enemies that have rare treasures, I'm going to try and avoid fighting them. Purely because I don't want to be rushed. I don't want it to take forever grinding to get down there. So this is an evasion tactic. With the lack of draw distance on some of the enemies when they drop in, it's very easy to find yourself running into an ambush. Because you can be going along merrily, and then they appear literally 2 steps in front of you. It's an interesting mechanic, unlike in, say, Persona 3 and Persona 4, where they came out of the ground and then came towards you, or had set paths patrol. Here, it's almost like they're surprising you. Keeps you thinking, keeps you like going, maybe it's not going to be so easy. Yep, I'll happily take money off you, Shiva. Thank you very much. So there's quite a lot of floors to navigate, unfortunately. This is where we just got to keep on running. Because I'm trying to conserve my MP and my HP, because I don't know what waits in this tower. I don't know if there's new enemies, I don't know if there's a boss. I don't know if it's going to be all those disaster shadows. And as you see, there's my point before, you know, so that he can appear and catch you out. There's one exact proof. Right, for now you can defend, because he's weak to lightning. Oh, he's also weak to ruin, is he? I didn't know that. That's useful. Oh. Well, at least we got Gammar's rump. But that was a disappointment. I was expecting that to be tougher than that. I say this pagoda style I really like. Has like it's odd. This is referred to as like a research area where there's like scientific experiments going on. But it has a look much more like an old school dojo or an old school pagoda. It contrasts so beautifully with the use for the area. It's interesting. So I was thinking today about the streams and everything else, and how I wish I had more time and some video editing software, because I would love to actually edit down the streams so people can take a watch of the highlights. Problem is that I tried to do that for the Persona 3 FES stream, and the download was taking forever. And of course, you have to then decide what counts as a highlight, if you know what I mean. It makes it tricky to know. You have to think what events are coming forward, what's a good one. Though for this kind of game, it's more a case of cutting out all the guff and all the grinding. But the good thing is that I will say that we're going to be taking a bit of a break from Soul Hackers 2 after tonight's stream. We're not going to be picking it up for another week. Now the reason for that is that on Saturday I'm going to be joined by my friend Nerdy Hound, and we're going to be doing a game together. For the first time, it's a game that I've never played. A game that they've tested that works, but that's all I know about it. And it's going to be a different genre to what we normally do on the stream. It's going to be interesting to say the least. On Monday, it is the Halloween stream, and that's where I will be breaking out to play the original Parasite Eve. So I'm really looking forward to doing a proper horror game on Halloween. Ouch. Ooh, Decarja Mist. Excellent. Basically, Decarja Mist allows you to cast the spell Decarja without using any MP. And for bosses, and regular enemies in general, actually, it's a very useful one if they buff you. If they buff themselves, sorry. Of course, you want Dekunda Mist for when you can get rid of all the debuffs as well. Because SMT games, buffs and debuffs are absolutely priceless. Even in games like this one where there's like only 3 turns of use, they're still very useful purely because of the way that you can make some extra damage. Two-Face, Monokuma, Zeus all have that weird black and light form. You know, you have like the duality of light and shade. It's really interesting that they've taken that style, that kind of colour scheme. Weekends dice, are you? Hey, we got a level up for Unicorn. Because why not, I guess. So we're at floor 7. How much further down do we have to go? How much deeper do we have to go? The male voice for the navigator I've got now is totally different to when Figue was doing it. Doesn't sound as dramatic. There was something about the tone that Figue used that made it more immediate. Meanwhile, Avian jumping into the chat saying a bit of deja vu that we were here last time. Yes, we were here and we did get curb stomps. Now, why have I come back, you might be wondering. It's because I've had an idea. When we went into the fight, one of the things that happened was, before we did, it came with a text box saying, you may not have done everything you need to do. Are you sure you want to proceed? I remember seeing that when I took a look at the archive, and it just got me thinking. This second quest that I got from the other summoner, what if it contains something that I need to be able to survive the fight? Because there was, in that battle, we had the status move called Miasma, which I could not dispel, no matter what. And then there was also the debuff, where my characters were doing very minimal damage. Be interesting to see. Oh, well, meanwhile, it's a rainy day where you are and the dogs are outraged. I can understand. Yeah, I don't. It's a kitties get really fed up by the rain as well, but doggos certainly don't like it. Oh, we've been ambushed. But I have coffee, so always good. Oh, they're weak to fire, that's annoying. I don't think I've got any fire. Oh, I do have a fire move. Well, I'll do nicely. Oh, wow. Milady having the power with the flame, it would seem. So what I want to do is I want to find out what's through that door the summoner opened, to see if there's any key items there. And if there is, I also want to see what's on the floor below where the boss was waiting. Because there were some lower levels. It makes me wonder if there's some extra tools I need, because when I spoke to the summoner, he said anything connected to the research is yours to keep. Well, we know that the research is one of the key reasons why it came to be, wasn't it? So we're going to go and take a look what's on the other side through this door. However, to get there, I've got to go the long way round. That's annoying. Out of my way. Leave me alone. Right, so let's have a quick chat with the guy again. It may seem peaceful, but the demon on the highest floor of the Seido is dangerous. Please use caution. So there's a demon here, I know that much. So this is a place called the Seido. So what have we got exactly? Oh, it looks like the same as before, only there's different areas. Ah, Inanna's all the way over there. Wonder what she's got. She might have something interesting. She's got an item. It's worth talking to her. Let's find out what she's got. So we've been spending all this time descending into the abyss of time. Now we're going to start climbing Tartarus. Welcome back to Persona 3, people. A genuine ship. That's great. Thank you very much, Inanna. Thank you very much for the chicken. I actually started a thread today on the Reddit forum for Megaten, asking about what demons from other games people would want to see. You know, characters from other games that would be demons. I obviously recommended Monokuma, but some of the choices I got were really rather interesting. Someone came up with a great one actually. Said Kratos from God of War. It certainly fits in the idea of the One More God Rejected storyline, doesn't it? If Kratos was one of the demons you could summon. It'd be a very good, like, barbarian, physical gun demon. It'd certainly fit his character. You got a demon. Who have you got? Oh, it's Kuchulayan. Sorry, I've got a full mark. Can't have you. This is taking too long. Let's activate Assassin's Steps. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's much better. So I saw, obviously, say from other games, we've had Kratos from God of War was mentioned. Another one was, another one that I saw was one of the cars from Need for Speed, saying there's been car demons before, so why not one of the cars from Need for Speed, which made me laugh. There was also the obligatory mention of Bayonetta, who I think would have been great in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Do you know, like we had Demi-Fiend being stalked by Dante and Raido in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Having the Bayonetta doing that role would have been fantastic for Shin Megami Tensei 5. There's Black Frost. Yeah, a Sonic Demon would be awesome. Someone said Sonic, actually. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. As you say, like, you know, an ultra-fast, like, vortex attack or a wind attack of some kind. Because again, because he's Sonic, it makes sense for him to be a Force Demon. Because Force is obviously like, faster than the speed of sound. So being able to go like that. Hey, miss, want a print clubbo? Right, okay, so the demon we've got waiting for us. What demon is it? Because it said on the top level here there'd be a demon. Sephiroth as a demon. Oh, yes. Oh, that'd be awesome. You could have both forms. You could have his soldier form with all the pads and the armour, and then his one-winged angel form. That'd be fantastic. Another good one would be Raiden from Metal Gear Rising. Oh, it's a Sadama. Purely because it's a Sadama, I'm not going to underestimate it. Right, let's start with ice. They were powerful but not enough to damage them. Try fire. Okay. Try gunfire damage. No, they resist gun. So what about lightning? No, they don't resist it, but they took damage from it. Interesting. They're summoning who? A Jiray. And then, oh, fog breath. Oh, that's annoying. And now they put fire resistance up. And now force break. Great. Okay, that's annoying. So you're talking, imagine if the cat from Stray was a demon and basically just started looking at its paws and ignoring you. It'd be pretty accurate, to be fair. Right, we'll have a Daikunda Pearl, please. If you think we're having debuffs in my party, that is not happening. I refuse to allow that. Yeah, we're getting close to the end with these guys. Gone for fog breath again, which is annoying. And now he's gone for fire resistance up. Oh, boo! That's annoying. That's irritating. But no matter, we'll get around it. Nice one, we got rid of one. Let's find out how strong he is physical. Not that strong at all, actually. Go on, Zeodine it. Oh, it's still alive, for God's sake. No doubt he's going to summon now. Yep. You can keep putting fire resistance up all you want, mate. You can keep putting fire resistance up as much as you want. Yep, he's healed himself, which... that's irritating, but... that's all it is, it's irritating. Yeah, now you're dead. Nice one. Decent amount of experience in that fight as well, which is awesome. Something is on the floor. You obtained Waning Moon Charm. What's the Waning Moon Charm? A charm with mysterious power found at Hachigaya training field. It's said that Azona's power is influenced by the moon, of course! Yes! Of fucking course! Why were we unable to defeat the boss first time around? Why couldn't we beat him? Or at least why were we? What was its weak point? The moon. That makes perfect sense. I feel like a dumbass now. So the question is, I want to go before I go and fight Nana. I want to go down to the level below her, just to see if there's anything else down there. Yeah, we definitely needed to know. We should have realised it. To be fair, we should have realised. No matter though, I was right. The moment that I went back onto the street and said you may not have done everything you need to, that's when it hit me. And as you say, you managed to get your comforter out of its storage box because you want to get your beagle back onto the bed. Too comfy in. It's like they're comfy a bit too much. Hey, but that's awesome though. Not quite cold enough for that over here yet, surprisingly. I did have the heater on earlier on today, but it's not made me too boiling, and it's been good. Now what I need to do is quickly descend these levels and then go down again. And I want to go past where Nana's waiting, just in case there's anything else. Oh, what have you got from my throne? Oh, another demon. It's Anubis. Yeah, it was free healing, that's good. Is there such a thing as too comfy, Avian? Can you get too comfy? I'm assuming you can, but I just don't know how. I'm the restless sort in bed, you see. I'm kind of like a worm, I'm always wiggling. Of course we like loot. Loot is life, we know that. I do wish the music varied a bit more than what we've got. The music's nice and relaxing, don't get me wrong, but... Well, at least I'm not the only wriggler then. I'm not alone in my inability to stay still. After all, you've watched me on stream enough squirming around and wriggling. Followed by passing out and not moving for hours, Avian. Yep, get it. Totally get it. Right, let's report back to the client. So you defeated the demon of the Todo. Thank you, Ringo. Here's your reward. Oh, 500,000 yen. Thank you very much. You found Wayne in Moon Charm. I've heard of this cable containing the power of the moon. Zomas are weakened during the new moon. Perhaps the same could be said of lost numbers. I'll let you keep that, Ringo. Farewell. I can understand that, Avian. Yep, you need to find that particular point. I mean, well, Harris to Jack. Good evening to you, mate. You say, oh, get out of my way, you. Leave me alone. No, you don't. Not tonight. I'll read your message in a moment, Harris to Jack. I just need to get rid of this shadow demon. There we are. Fantastic. Yeah, so how are we doing? Absolutely fine so far. Absolutely great, mate. How about yourself? Oh, bugger. Oh, that worked. Oh, nice. A double stack. That's a good start. And they're weak to gun. Right. That's helpful. We can work with that. Pierce through resistance. Yes, it works. Awesome. And now arrow. Hit them with Heaven's Bow, will ya? We've got a 6-way. We're shooting from the hip. We've got a 6-shooter, people. That coffee was just on the edge of being undrinkable. We managed to get it through it. I know, nice one, RSD. You got yourself a ticket to a Comic-Con that'll be happening in Harrogate in a couple of weeks. Is that Thought Bubble by any chance? I've heard of that one. I've never actually been, but I have heard of it. I thought that was for some reason I thought that was a gold one. I've never actually been to that one, but I have heard of it. It's more focused around. Is it focused around comics and things like that? I think. I'm sure one of my video producing friends talked about it once. I might be wrong, but that's what it feels like. Oh, there's no way around it. I've got to go all the way around after all. That's annoying. Listen to the smooth jazz as we run away. Ah, cool. So you went there last year and it was nice and you can't wait to go again, Alistair Jack. Well, that's fantastic, mate. That's what we want to hear. Ah, nice one. You're going to debut your new cosplay there for Rainbow Dash. That's wicked, mate. Awesome. Be a bit of a colourful one to wear, which is always cool. But it must be interesting for the locals in Harrogate, because Harrogate is quite a posh upmarket place. So seeing the cosplayers invading must be quite interesting. Lilith and Satan. Quite a powerful pair to have. Yes, that's where the boss waits for us, but we're not going to take them on. We're not doing that. I want to find out what's on the levels below, because we went into the Seido and found that charm at the moon, which seems to have an effect on Zomas, and I get the feeling that that'll be needed for that boss fight. Which is, it's kind of annoying that in a way, because it's almost like a puzzle boss, and that's really irritating. And so what's news of the Soul Hackers game? Well, we're currently going down to the lower levels to try and find some hidden items to take out one of the bonus bosses. So yes, we're technically starting the stream by side questing. Not that you people should be surprised by that. I like my side quests. A lot. Witch Doctor's mark. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. We'll have those. Stay down, punk. So I'll see what's on the lower levels, see if there's anything new down here. Oh, hello, there's another door there. Does that mean there's another quest? Yeah, there is. There's another route. What's with this? Perhaps there is a shrine up ahead. Oh. Boo. Ah, yes, I think you are absolutely right, Avian. Yes, Demi-Fiend as a summon would be the ultimate FU. Yeah, Demi-Fiend would be awesome as the summonable party member. Actually can't get through. No, but it mentioned something about maybe there's a temple up ahead, so I'm going to go through this door on the other side. Ah, Black Frost has leveled up. We just got the Angel's Pinky. Here we go, here we go, here we go, ho! Listen up, cause I got a song to sing, ho! Right. I can either go for that one or keep Mabeth dying. I'll be honest, I prefer Mabeth dying. Yeah, here we are. There's another summoner here. There's another... Hey, you're Ringo, right? That new powerful summoner everyone's been talking about. I'm Natsuki of the Arakarasu. You got a minute? Natsuki, of course. Last time I saw that name was in Doki Doki Literature Club. The pink-haired gremlin who liked cupcakes. The Arakarasu is thinking about seriously investigating the Hachigai training field. And I guess since I was bored, they decided to send me in for the job. The Arakarasu is going to be in charge of investigating the Hokudo. But there's some trouble brewing up on the highest floor. Not exactly something I can handle. Think you take care of it? There's a chance you'll be going up against lost numbers, right? My mentor told me I could supply you with anything you might find useful. What do you say? Another 500,000 yen? Yes, I'll take it. I want the money. Great, good to hear it. You can head into Hokudo when you're ready. I'll leave the rest to you. Oh, we've had a massive ooh in the chat from Avian. What's that about? You said you flashed back to a game, there's suddenly ooh. What are you thinking? I have an idea as to what you might be thinking, but I want you to say it. Yep, there you are, you're right. Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, make her a demon. I mean, to be fair, is there anyone more terrifying than Monica? After all, she knew I was recording. Again, for those of you who aren't sure exactly what I'm talking about, you can always go and watch the 18 plus playthrough on my channel for Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm still annoyed that it has to be age restricted, but what can you do? That one particular moment in the 3rd chapter, which had all my audience freaked out. With good reason. With very, very good reason. Oh, what the hell? I somehow got stuck inside them. I'm sure they enjoyed it, but that's not what we were aiming for tonight. Deadpool does indeed do the 4th wall breaking, you're not wrong. In the Deadpool game, at one point, he actually brings up his voice actor, the legendary Nolan North. Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely an adult game, Avian. But the thing is, I streamed it in general rating, and then it got blocked and deleted by YouTube. And they reached out to me saying, "We're making sure you're okay. We believe you've been doing things involving self-harm." And I just replied with, "I was playing a video game, and I wasn't advocating it in any way." They allowed me to reinstate the stream. I had to make it 18+. So I was like, well, that's annoying. Because being 18+ means it will never get recommended to anybody. But my videos never do anyway, so I'm not missing much there, really. There's Zeus. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to say, was the Deadpool game released on Xbox? I know for a while it was taken off sale due to... it was taken off sale, wasn't it? Due to, like, some kind of copyright disagreement. But I think you can find it for the 360. It got remastered for the PS4 and then suddenly got deleted for some weird reason. It was indeed YouTube's proactive email, Avian. It wasn't that proactive because it was going completely the wrong direction. Good thing is, though, it didn't, like, result. It could have easily resulted in a termination of my account. Get back here, you. Get back here. You're not escaping. Not this time. I know what you mean, Avian. It's like the side with the lightning and therefore the light side works for Zeus, but the dark side doesn't quite make sense. I know what you mean. Yeah, the headless figurine, by the way, they sell for 500,000 yen. They are very good items, but I've only found them in here in the Hachigaya training field. Only place they turned up. What have you got, Shiva? Aside from a desire to dance. And so every time I see Shiva, I get flashbacks to SMT5. Huh. Meanwhile, good evening to you there, Dragon. You were saying you should use Kratos instead of Zeus. As I say, I made a thread on the r/Megaton forum on Reddit today, asking people what characters they want from other games to appear as demons or personas, and someone actually mentioned Kratos. It'd be certainly very fitting with the idea of rejecting gods, wouldn't he? So it definitely fits. I think we might be at the... Oh, it's Yamato no Orochi. Oh, that could be annoying. Let's say God of War. I never actually really got into playing. I like the design of them. I just never got into them. But then again, I said the same about Devil May Cry, didn't I? I ended up beating that. At some point, by the way, I need to go back and carry on that series and do Devil May Cry 2 and 3. Even though I understand apparently Devil May Cry 2 is pretty poor. Well, I've not played it, so I can't judge it. I mean, Dragon, here's one for you, by the way. A suggestion for a demon / persona. Raiden from Metal Gear Rising. Well, let's go and try and fight Yamato no Orochi then. No idea what his weaknesses are going to be. I have absolutely no clue here. Let's try fire. It's blocked. Okay, that's not a good start. Yes, the crab that never died. Thank you for reminding me, Avian. I needed to be reminded of that. Thank you very much. Ah, it's weak to lightning. Great. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Screw it here with Megiddo Arc. Well, no, I know that Raiden's not a demon, but it's the same as, like, you know, being able to summon, you know, what's his face? Demi-Fiend, or any of the other, or Dante from Devil May Cry, because if you got Dante in the Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne pack, he was a demon that you could eventually unlock. Hellfire. Well, that was a waste of a turn. Although it did heal him. Oh, this could be a problem. No, oh, he heals a lot very quickly, doesn't he, this guy? That's really irritating. Right. Take his aim down. I'd say summoning Sephiroth, I would definitely be happy with. Oh, yes, double lightning spell. You're in trouble now, mate. You're in serious trouble now. Because I can do that twice. Yeah, definitely. You got Dante in your party when you're Demi-Fiend equipped as your arc. That's amazing. Oh, we only got the one extra demon that time. That's annoying. Arista Jack, I'd heard of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, but I understand that it failed quite quickly. I know it had Sly Cooper and Nathan Drake, and it had some DLC characters that never ended up being released because it was cut quite quickly. It's a shame, really. It's you'd think it'd be a good way of making like quite a lot of cash, but apparently it didn't go over very well, from what I understand. So it's draining all your MP, but it's worth it. This enemy is a tank. It keeps on getting itself an extra 1,000 HP back each time. It's really irritating. See, there's 600. And there's another 600. So you just have to keep on treating it like an attritional fight, which is rather annoying. Attritional battles can be a real pain. Oh, that's good. Cost no MP that time. This hopefully is going to be enough to finish it. Now you hope to one day play the ultimate version of Smash on the Switch, Mr. Jack. Me and Nerdy Arm played last night, it was good fun. There's something on the floor. You obtain the Waxing Moon Charm. Excellent. So if I could go to the... because I got the initial one, which was the Waning Moon Charm, the Waxing Moon Charm. Yes, there's a charm with mysterious power found at the Hachigai training field. It's somehow connected to the research of the lost numbers. I'm not sure how it'd be connected to the research of the lost numbers. I don't quite get that, but that's not my issue. Now I want to quickly see if there's any demons around that are restoring health. Because if there are, we might be able to get our MP back. And if we can, that'll make things a bit better. First of all, let me save this. Ah, you don't have a Switch, do you, Mr. Jack? I mean, I say I didn't have a Switch until I was cajoled into getting one to do Shin Megami Tensei 5. And to be fair, it's actually been a good system. Not only that, because I also did the Danganronpa S stream for a while. The one issue I find with the Nintendo Switch, a really big problem with it, is you don't have things like achievements or trophies or anything like that. And the games, they don't really come down in price. They're always quite highly priced. That's the issue with the Switch. But on the flip side, I do love taking it on the go. It's brilliant being able to travel to work playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 or Danganronpa S or Metroid Dread or the Sonic Collection, you know, whatever you want to play. I do love that. The portability of it is incredible. I also love the fact that it's completely open and unprotected. It's not got any encryption on it, so if you want to do capture of footage, it works every time without a problem. There's no like blockages or any nonsense. So speaking of game prices in that area, maybe you should get yourself Persona 5 Royal for the Switch and play that, because apparently it's a good port. Although, speaking of Persona 5 Royal and the re-release, one strange thing has been cut from the game. In the PlayStation 4 version, and I had it equipped in my playthrough when I did it live a couple of years ago, there was a costume set you could have, where you basically cosplayed as the character Raido Kuzunoha. They've actually taken that DLC out of the game. And everyone was wondering why, and apparently it's because the outfit in question is quite offensive to certain Asian cultures. It's too close to the like Japanese imperialism, so to speak. And of course, I think it's in March next year, Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden are also coming to the Switch. I don't know why they've been so delayed compared to Royal. I'm actually surprised at that, because Royal's the much bigger game. And you think therefore it'd be much harder to port it, but apparently not. But I am actually impressed that they managed to port Royal to the Switch. I had a feeling they might do Persona 5 Vanilla, because of the extra content being a bit too much, but no, apparently it is the full game. And that's incredible. You say, I would get it, but I've played Persona 5 Royal that many times through now, there's no point. I think I'm currently on New Game Plus 7, I think I'm on the 7th New Game Plus. Now, no worries, Mr. Jack, you gotta get yourself some sleep, that's absolutely fine. Hopefully I'll catch you another time. So Saturday night I'm being joined by Nerdy Hound for a stream, so if you want to have some fun, we'll be back together for the first time in a while. Well, we're going to be revisiting an N64 classic, but not on the N64. That's all I'm going to say. Asura's lowered up, he's now got high pressure. Compared to the moves I've got, I'll be honest, I think they're more useful. I'm going to leave it. Oh, hello! He learns Victory Cry? Is that the same victory cry that it is in all the other games? Because if that's the case, that's amazing. I'll be using that for fusion. Unlikely to be doing any fish puns, no, because as far as I know, Nerdy's not going to be bringing his PC tower. Unless things have changed, he won't be doing that, so as a result of that, we won't have the chance to do it, I'm afraid. I say it's not really going to be a surprise. I'm going to create a stream for it, so you're going to see it anyway. But it is all I will say, it's an N64 game which has been rebuilt up for another console. I'm looking forward to playing it. Something a bit different. Thanks a million, Ringo. Looks like the rumors about your power are all true. Ah, so they left this wax and moonshine behind, huh? This talisman was supposed to cancel out the influence of the moon. My mentor said I should give this to you. Said it's useful against lost numbers. Anyhow, I'm out to investigate. Thanks, Ringo. Ah, there's Lilith. Yes, there we are, Avian, just for you. Check out the snake. Yeah, look at it, staring right into your soul, Avian. The Trifuri bomb and the bead. Fantastic. Now I want to see if I can get around through this area now, because it mentioned there being a shrine up ahead or something. Fantastic, eh, Avian? Oh, nice. Wow, that was powerful. Yeah, getting cornered, not ideal, Avian, you're not wrong, but the good thing is we managed to power through it quite easily. I need to give Saizo some MP back before we go and fight Nana. Oh, go away. Oh. Not good, not good. We're not messing around here. We are getting out. Okay, thanks, bye. We're done. Those enemies are incredibly dangerous. I still don't know how to get through there. I wonder if there's something I'll unlock to do it. For now, let's go back to where Nana is waiting for us. And then we will try to win the battle. Oh. Weak to lightning. Oh, good. Oh, 2 actions available. I reckon they're screwed now. Thing is, I can't use another attack, so I won't take advantage of the snowtime stack. Next. Oh, cheers. It's not a lot of money, but I'll take it. Money is good. Money is always welcome. Right, okay, I'm gonna quickly do something about MP here. I've got plenty of chakra drops, so that's what I'm gonna use them for. Perfect. Right, so here we go. Last time we fought this boss we got curb stomped, but now we've found 2 charms, which might make things better. Now I'm going to skip through the scene, and the reason I'm going to skip through the scene is I went through all this on the last stream. So we're fast forwarding, unfortunately, guys. For those of you who are curious about what happens in the stream, go back to the last one.
Okay. ショーを始めるぜ。ついてこれるか？いつも通り焦らずに行こう。
So they're not. You don't equip them. They're just in the items, I believe. At least I hope so. I feel like I might pull up now if I made a massive mistake. I don't think you equip them, the key items. It didn't say there weren't items to wear, the key items. The waxing moon charm overflows with power. Thank you very much. Yep, the debuff has been broken. Okay, hit her with Megiddo arc. I don't know if she resists this or not. Even with resistance, it caused quite a lot of damage. Extra damage to MPs and MP drain, thank you very much. And now this is where she summons Yoshitsune, who's a pain in the arse. So far, lightning has been the key thing. That hurt, but nowhere near as powerful as it was before. Oh, she's summoning again. Okay, she didn't do that last time. She didn't summon again, but never mind.
それで決まりだねサイゾー
Oh, nice one. We got a free attack. This could be the turn where she falls. I might finish her here, you know. I think I'm going to. Yeah, she's screwed. She's done.
やってくれるか負けたしやっぱり
I lost. You really are strong.
リンゴのお姉さんとどめを刺して
Please, Ringo, finish me off.
どうして今なら私のことなんて簡単に殺せるでしょ
Why? You can end it all right here.
どうせ生きてたってこの世界に居場所なんてない
I don't belong in this world anyway.
私はリンゴアイオンのリンゴ
My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion.
アイオン急にどうしたの
Ion, what are you talking about now?
英語にありて刹那を見つめるものシンギュラリティの先触れ
Ion is the eternal entity, an endlessly watchful eye, the herald of singularities.
簡単に言っちゃうと魔人狩りだよね
Basically, what I'm saying is I'm not human.
科学とエンジニアリングと魔術のハイブリッドそれが私なんだ
What you see before you is a hybrid of scientific engineering and magic. That's what I am.
人じゃないの
You're not human?
あなたと同じにねねえナナ世界は変わるよ
Just like you, huh? Listen, Nana. This world's gonna change.
今にこの世界は私やナナみたいなのが大勢出てきてもっと賑やかになる
Others like us are only gonna keep coming. And things will get a whole lot crazier because of it.
そうじゃなくても出自なんて全然関係ない
And even if that weren't the case, it doesn't matter where you came from.
見てて分かったでしょ居場所は生まれなんかに決められるものじゃないよ
You see it yourself. Your place in this world has nothing to do with where you were born.
もしあなたの過去が全部嘘だっていうのならこれから本当を始めればいい
If your past life really is all a lie, then start your real life right now.
今から連なる未来をいいものにすればいい
You have the power to make your future something worthwhile.
いいのかな
I do.
殺すために作られた私がそんなこと望んでも
But I was designed to kill, to cause pain. Is it really okay for me to want something like that?
いいに決まってるだろう。幸せを望んじゃいけない理由なんてこの世界のどこに
Of
もない。
course, nothing on earth should stop you from wanting to be happy.
そもそもあなたに新規臭い表情なんて似合わないと思うけれど
Yeah, besides, the whole dark and broody thing doesn't really suit you.
リンゴを見てみろよ人間だからどうとか気にするだけ損だってわかんだろ
And look at Ringo. Seems kinda silly to worry about being human, huh? I just
やりたいことがあるなら私の手を
just noticed something cool. On the back of Nana's jacket, she's actually got a macaw.
So, if you're willing to try, take my hand.
食べに行かなきゃヘイズルーンの新
Think
作
Hydra might be calling our name.
She didn't even speak then, so I'm not going to either. An incense shard for agility and a shaman's lord's mark, which is really cool.
どうにかこうにか戻ってこられたな。もうクタクタだぜ。
Finally back. I'm beat, man.
おじさんだもんね。重労働は体に響くよね。
You're old, it's more like it. Can't handle a little hard work.
誰のせいだっつうの。まったく。
Hey, whose fault do you think that is, huh?
そういえば、前にナナは田舎から出てきたって話をしてたけどさ。
Nana, you mentioned you came from the countryside.
その場所には実際に行ってみたの？
Have you actually been there?
え、おう、行ってないけど。
Huh? Oh, no, I haven't.
Check out the faceless NPC walking right in front of Ringo there, people. Yeah, that wasn't creepy, was it? I've heard of photobombing, but that goes to a whole new level.
あれは、私が自分を人間だと思い込むためについた嘘だったんだし。
That was just a way. Just a lie to convince myself I was human.
Yes, these creepy faceless NPCs aren't possibly getting under your skin, are they, people? Halloween has come early.
だったら、行ってみたら？
Well, have you ever thought about going?
そうだな。
Yeah.
いい提案するじゃない。
Hey, there's an idea.
え、どういうこと？
Eh? What do you mean?
自分の生きる意味なんて実際にいろんな体験してみないとわかんないもんだよ。
You can't really know how much life means to you until you go out and do things, you know?
あなたの人生はこれから。だからこそ、もっとたくさんのものを見る必要があると思う。
Your life's just getting started, so I think you ought to see what's out there for yourself.
もっと人と関わってみろよ。俺たちやマダム以外にもいろんなやつがいる。
Yeah. Maybe even meet some new people. There's a lot more than just Madam and us.
私が人と。
Meet people?
No worries, Avian. You say you're going to get back to work. That's fine. You enjoy the final part. It won't be long, and hopefully all will be fine for you.
ナナは一人じゃない。少なくとも俺たちがいる。
You're not alone. At the very least, you have us.
生き抜いたその先にこそ、あなたにとっての答えはあるはずよ。
Things will start making more sense once you start living. She looks freaked out and confused, but who can blame her?
みんな、ありがとう。
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yep, so there we are. We have managed to successfully get through the mission with Nana. And it seems that what happened last time was we fought her without key items that allowed us to survive her deadliest moves. Do you notice how she never even got to cast the annoying miasma move, the one that absolutely ruined me? She didn't even get the chance to cast it. Why? Because we managed to counteract all her buffs. Do you know anything about that? Is it means it's actually a puzzle boss, and I hate that.
人にあだなすロストナンバーはいなくなったようですね。ご苦労様。いえ。
The harmful lost number seems to have been eradicated. Well done. Actually, no.
ありがとうございました。本当に。
Thank you. Truly.
あとは私に任せてください。ヤタガラスにはナナさんに指一本触れさせません。
Leave the rest of this to me. On my word, Yadagarasu won't lay even a finger on Nana.
大変な仕事をよく成し遂げてくれました。これは約束の報酬です。
Accomplishing this task was no easy feat. Oh, don't you fucking know it with that first attempt. Don't you know it. Here's the reward, as promised. You obtained Original Flame, HP Incense, and we completed the quest, which is awesome.
また、ナナさんが持っていたというマユミゲンの日記ですが。
As for Gen Miyumi's journal, which Nana had picked up.
こちらはひとまず弟弟子でもあるアローさんが精査するのが良いのではないでしょうか。
Might I suggest Arrow look into it for the time being, given his affiliation with Yadagarasu?
ナナさんが持っていても問題ないと判断した場合、渡してあげると喜ぶでしょうね。
I'm sure Nana would be quite happy to have it, once it's confirmed that there's no sensitive information inside. And that's it.
他にサマナーの本文をお忘れなく。
So with that in mind, we've completed yet another side quest. That was awesome. What other requests have I got to do? Because I do have some available, I think. I need to go and talk to Lena. And then somewhere in the central line is another anime. And somewhere in the central line again there's some more people waiting apparently. And then Requiem for a G is... Madaginko says a letter arrived, Cretaceous, and that's in the West Shipping District. Right, as it's linking to RS, I'm going to go and do that one. I'm going to go to the West Shipping District. But before I do that, I'm going to very quickly go to the Cert de Gomadam. Want to register some demons. Unfortunately, you're going to have to listen to this annoying Honto, whatever the hell it is the same.
この悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだこの悪魔だ本当に良いのだこの悪魔本当に良いのだこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだこの悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に
Sorry about the noise, people. This is annoying, I agree, but there's nothing I can do right now. I need to get through this.
この悪魔本当に良いのだなこの悪魔本当に良いのだな
So they're all now saved, so I will quickly go to the West Shipping District to find out what RS wants. It can't be anything good. It'd make no sense for it to be good. Right, judging by previous form, he's going to be waiting at the end. So let's go to the North Iron Gates. No, he's not here. I expected him to be here. I'm a bit surprised by that. All I know is that somewhere in the West Shipping Gates he waits for us. Oh. Yo, make a player wait. Been chilling right here with my members of my hate. You killed RS. He was my homeboy, man. All I could believe in. And now it's revenge, girl. It's time to get even. Acting all slick at the scene of the crime, but now I'll kill you just like you killed the rhyme. The soldier's gone, but his crew lives on. Got the RS on playback, his respirators on soundtrack, your takedowns is payback. Come on! Paid the price, girl, rolled the dice. Going out like RS with a sacrifice. Used all the life I got in me to power up these demons. Couldn't control them even if I wanted to. These mad dogs are straight up berserk. So what's it gonna be? They go and check. This whole district is wrecked. You gonna take beating you earned, or you gonna walk away? Either way, I won't miss the show. Now they'll kill you like you killed my bro. What's wrong, lady? You murdered RS, so you'll reap what you sowed, or are you gonna turn tail and watch the city explode? Okay, I'm really confused now. What am I supposed to do? Apparently he's released some demons, but I don't see them. So there's some frenzied demons. I've got to put them all down before I tear the city apart. Okay, so it seems that apparently we've now got demons on the loose somewhere in the city. And as you say, yeah, kick him in the nuts for his audacity to rap at us. I'd have done exactly that, but apparently Ringo won't do it for some reason. So where are these super powered up demons? Oh, is it these ones? Oh, it's more powerful versions of Valkyrie.
いつも通り探ってみないと。
Ah,
やることは分かってるわね。
I think they're weak to fire, if I'm not mistaken. Or they normally are, anyway. Oh.
なんだ、もう終わり？
Oh, right, wow. Well, that was disappointing. Ringo may have more class, but she's still wrong. Oh, there's an enemy back here, I think. Oh, there was, but it's disappeared. Helpful. Right, let's keep going. You don't have the tag over your head. I can't be bothered fighting you. Leave me alone. Same for you. Go. Oh. Never mind.
はじめが頼んだよ。
いい反応が見
それだ才蔵。
仕方ねえな。
You never stood a chance, mate.
さあ行こう。
You never had a hope.
ガラ空き。
ザクは焼かせないで。
ミレディ
了解よ。
やってくれ。
まだこれからよ。
何秒で終わるかな。
行くぞ。
後悔しても遅いよ。
So essentially, we've got demons to hunt down and kill.
突撃。
At least we know where we stand. Oh, one survived. Oh, that's annoying. Thanks.
私まで回さないでよ。
I'm not wasting MP on that enemy.
なんだ、もう終わり？
Did not need to waste any MP on that enemy at all. And he's give us a Soma and a Balm of Life. Wow! More of that, please, Huang Long. That's what I call loot. A Soma and the Balm of Life. There you are, I see you.
すぐに片付けましょう。
Hit them with Miraji Dime.
すべて焼き尽くす。足りないわね。
Wow, these are pathetic. Hey, there's another of my demons there. Alright, Succubus, what do you want? My Lord's Bow.
じゃあね。
Done. What is it? What do you call suspicious? Oh, funk. I do not need to fight you. Not now.
まさか戦う気なの？
悪いが。
Yeah, you think SMT is going to send something very, very dangerous because it's just too easy. It is suspicious, I agree with you. Either that or I'm over-leveled. Which, to be fair, it's possibly that. It's possibly I'm just over-leveled. I am at like level 94. And it said the recommended level was 58. Queen, good evening to you. How are you doing? What have you missed so far? You've missed a very important boss fight where we've actually managed to find a way to beat the boss. The boss that curb stomped us last time, we have defeated. Very cool, actually. Really cool. Other than that, we're now doing a side quest where one of our rest of the rapping summoners goons has summoned a load of demons. We just got to hunt them down. Unfortunately, they spawn at random, which is irritating. Because there's no way to tell when they're coming. Oh, it's just regular Valkyries. I don't care, go away. Next. You never had a hope, leave us alone. Money is good. Plenty of that, Asira. Plenty of that, please. Oh. And he's got some prime natrodite. Cool. That's cool. Oh, there's Zeus. Let's see what he's got. More money. That's right, I did indeed mean the one with the miasma, the very annoying boss. But we've basically... I realised in the last stream that when I went to fight them, it said you may not have done everything you need to do. Are you sure you want to carry on? So I started exploring a bit more, and there were 2 towers. And at the end of those towers, there was an there was like a special key item that essentially negated some of those special moves. Once those special moves were negated, I'll be honest, it was quite easy. Absolutely curb stomped the boss. Was never really threatened. It's incredible. It's like without those accessories, the battle is almost impossible, which renders it annoyingly a puzzle boss. Yep, your history now, Doppelganger. Avian, you're not wrong actually. SMT actually gave a hint. That's not very SMT of it, is it? Since when does SMT give hints for anything? Oh wow, Shiva's come back quickly. Right, I'm gonna go and talk to this guy because no other enemies have spawned. Nope, there's still more of them available. There's still more of them out there, but they've yet to spawn. Basically the shadows, but they need those little, like, tessellations over the heads. And they're the ones that are my actual targets. Come on, where are you? You're meant to be super dangerous enemies that want to destroy the city, and I'm not talking about you. It's not one of them. That's not who I'm hunting. I'm not hunting the disaster shadows. Not tonight. Not today. Oh, bugger, we're screwed now. Oh no, we're not. It's disappeared. Good. I can actually see that when you say people have called this the persona of SMT. I'd say, if anything, this is like the first time there's been a real, like, medium between both games. Because when you think about it, the battle system is a bit more forgiving than regular SMT, but it also has some quirks which are not found anywhere else. Such as, for example, the moves like status effects that cause damage as well as the status effect. But you can also argue that hanging around in Bar Hydrant is like this game's version of Social Links, which makes it more like Persona. And the way you can, like, the way you don't have the demons in your party but you actually summon them in your mind is very similar to Persona as well. It's a way of bridging the gap, definitely. I'd say it bridges the gap between Persona and SMT. There are many people who don't believe that Persona really had a true connection to SMT, apart from the first 2 games, Persona 1 and 2, where they were a little more hardcore than traditional dungeon crawlers. So this game's coming for quite a lot of criticism. A lot of people don't really like it, which is rather surprising. But I think part of the problem is it's called Soul Hackers 2, and aside from the DLC of Nemesa, there hasn't really been much crossover between the original Soul Hackers, and I would have liked to have seen a bit more. Obviously you can't have the whole using like you've got the comps, which is kind of similar. Don't get me wrong. Yay! Thank you very much. But what I find weird about this game is some of the demons and the scaling for the levels. It's bizarre that the likes of Baal and Sandalphon and Melchizedek are anywhere between like level 27 and level 40. Yet the likes of Akuninushi is level 90. Oh, what have you found? He beyond humanity. Do you believe in a path from which one can ne'er stray? Do you believe in destiny? You attained mysterious transceiver. Then I would hand this to you here of all places. Who is to say this is mere coincidence? So we got another hangout event we can check out, which is cool. Something about mysterious transceiver suggests it's going to be a hangout with Sizo, because he likes his old obsolete tack. So I'm not seeing any more of these enemies spawning, so I'm going to quickly go back to this summoner, who has it in for me because I defeated RS. Original flame, nice. I've got the maximum amount of original flames I can carry now, I think. I don't think I can carry anymore. Pardon me, people. The throat was a little dry there. And I can't even blame doing voiceover because I've not done many voiceovers on the stream. I've done a little bit, but not a lot. So I can't even blame that. That was well held. Oh god, there's still another one attacking me. Wow. They were determined to hunt me down then. Thanks for the money, Lilith. Look, money is always good. I like money. Makes me sound like a right gold digger, that. And that would be correct. Right, let's talk to this guy, see if I've done enough of his demons now. Oh god, there's still more to find. It'd be nice if there was a quota, you know, that came up, but it doesn't tell you. It's just saying, I've summoned these really powerful demons. Oh, good for you. So how many have you summoned? Well, I'm not going to tell you that. Ugh. So I apologise for the random running around at the moment, but for whatever reason, these supposed super enemies are not spawning. They're terrified of me. So I'm literally covering all the ground trying to make them spawn. So that's the only reason we're running around at the moment. It's not because I'm trying to grind. It's not that. Come on, where are you? Like, do you remember when we played Persona 3 and we had those quests from Elizabeth? And it was like, I'd like you to bring me this type of sword. And you just had to run around Tartarus until a chest gave you it. That's what it feels like at the moment. It feels like we're back in that mode. Oh, get back here, you. Get back here. I'm not wasting MP here, I don't need to. Told ya. Gave us 3 brass handles, so that's good. I'm going to try and explore over here just to see if I can make them spawn up here. Yes! There we go! That worked! So you guys really don't scare me. Lean and shitty, unfortunately, you have just been taken out of the battle. Ah, thank God for that. Right, I might as well. I'm taking the items. I'm going to talk to Ashura. I'm going to find out what he's got. I've earned this. Ah, that was annoying, wasn't it? There was no quota and it just came up saying you'd done enough. Oh, great, thank you. And then there should be, thank you very much, that's what I wanted. Fast travel. Quickly save my game before I talk to the summoner again. I don't want to be caught out. Hey, there's Namisa. Nice one, thank you. Oh, he was right behind me. That's annoying. No goddamn way! You wiped them all out! This can't be happening. This is supposed to even the score! Why? How did you keep beating us? Urgh. I'm sorry, I tried, man. Huh? Twisted gold chain. Okay. What an anticlimax that was. They just decided to walk away. Probably the smartest move when you think about it, but still. Ah, so it's valuable good can be sold at a store for a lucrative price. Cool. Right, let's get out of here. That's what we're going to do. Quickly go back to the safe house.
No.
Hey, Ringo. If you're not sure what to do next, we could always go sharpen up in the soul matrix. Worth considering, right? Well, it would be, except I've not got the soul levels to go down to the bottom parts for you guys, so no, it wouldn't. But what we can do is take a wee break. But first, we're going to go to the 24th Ward Municipal Tower. Make sure I save my game, actually. So now what we're trying to do is find our way up. Oh, hello. Yamato no Roach. Unfortunately, we've not got any room for you, but we'll take that. Yes, so here we are, back in the depths of the ocean, where nothing makes any sense. It's a truly bizarre level, this. Can't go into the center of the screen, unfortunately. It doesn't work that way. See, the orchestral vocals are actually really nice in the background. They give you a false sense of security, mind, but they're really nice anyway. This actually has a very old school, like, PS1 RPG vibe to it. You know, the music. Let's go up this way. As I've not played this particular area since the last stream, so I am very much flying blind. Oh god. Back off. I will fight them at some point and I will beat them. But not tonight.
動くなよ。よし、グリーンヒット。
それがいいわ。仕留めなさい。
それでいこう。
Tonight is not the night.
オッケーよ。
やってくれ。
何度でも。
片付けてくれるか。
守りに回ろう。死に飢えたしもべたち。むさぼり尽くせ。
Oh yeah.
もっと楽しませてよ。
Looks like there's nothing here apart from devoted to talk to Namisa.
まったく。
So we'll leave that behind, and we'll have to go back the way we came. Oh, hi, sure. I can't talk to you because you're on the other side of the wall, but hi anyway, I guess. Well, let's go this way. Yes, we have a way up here. So I'm trying to think what this particular music reminds me of. It reminds me of an old school PS1 title, but I can't think which one it is. There was something about, like, you know, the constant chanting in the background that made me think, I recognise this. Oh, is this a dead end? I think it is. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so we've got a dead end route here too. It's about as helpful as a chocolate fire guard, that. Coming into a dead end. Oh. Wasn't quick enough. I thought I was able to avoid that. Yeah.
動くなよ。どんな気分だ。
ナイスキーでしょ。
いいのあるじゃん。
それいい。ここはあなたに。
倒しても構わないぜ。
良さそうだな。
ここはお前ので。
それは
これなら魂まで凍りつけ。
Yes, that's good.
俺は休んでていいか。
これで。
リンゴ。それを使って。
Oh yeah. And then in the middle. Hopefully that's going to do enough damage now with the Sabbath move.
邪魔をしないで。
No, he's still alive with 666 health. How annoying is that? Especially when we repel damage back at him and he heals him. That's just irritating. But it could have been worse, so let's keep going. That's very, very frustrating. Yes, that was the dead end, unfortunately, so... Oh. Really? How did I miss time that? Answer by being an idiot. That's how.
片付けてくれるか。
そうするぜ。ミレディ。
任せるわ。
強くなりすぎちまったか。
Right, so the issue I've got is all the updrafts are taking me to areas that are completely dead ends. So what I need to do, I think, is drop down on this one. So it'll take me to an area where I can climb on the back side. That's my theory. We shall see.
敵出現
Well, it wasn't that it had 666 health, Avian. It's the fact that when I cast the move, it did 666 damage.
出現見つかりました反応が消失しました
Aha, there's a way up there. Okay. So let's go through. Say, the constant up and down floors I really get annoyed at, because half the time if you leave, like, you know, say you leave the game alone for a couple of days, it can get quite annoying, like, to try and find out where you're going. But on the flip side, I mean, it's fairly balanced, it's fairly designed. You just got to be more thinking. The only reason I'm guarding is I want to use Sabbath mode, because it gets me a little extra experience. And yes, this should be familiar, because this is how we ended up finishing the last stream. We explored here for a couple of hours, having found a few things, and the next thing we knew, we ended up at total dead ends again. And because we kept ending up at dead ends, we called it a night. So it looks like there's another route in the middle that I've not explored somewhere. Ah, yes. The final dungeon in Persona 2. Do you mean the first game or the second game where we were in Shibalba? Yeah, it would have been Shibalba where we had the tunnel caves and everything else. Yes, that was quite annoying. Until I had the Estoma spell. Without Estoma spell, that's a really annoying dungeon. Right, so now we're up on the floor. Oh, it's taking us back here. Oh, come on. I don't know where the hell to go. Right, I'm raising one of these steams because I've gone everywhere and I keep on coming back to a dead end. So I'm missing something. So I'm raising this. I've had enough. I'm sick of running around. I'm sick of running around in circles. I'm not having it. Right, now we're on another side. Okay, let's try here. So I don't mind navigation being a challenge, but I like it when at least there's some. If you've been through somewhere, there should be a way to carry on without having to redo it all. Normally, you have, like, you know, a warp point or a pass or like a route that you unlock. Here, it doesn't seem that's the case. I mean, it's not as annoying as the one of the palaces in Persona 5 Royal, but it's still. I'd say I've never been a fan of where half the game's challenge comes from, like, navigation. I've never really been a fan of it. It feels like arbitrary difficulty, but it's just something you gotta get used to. I say, worst case scenarios, I'll look up a guide, but I'm not doing that unless I have to. I'm not doing it tonight. That's for damn sure. It's not even down to the confusion element. It's just like when the flow of it just doesn't make much sense. But like here, we've at least got some routes we can go. The only problem is I get the feeling this is going to take me back in a massive circle where I've already been. And if that's the case, I'm just going to reload. I'm not wasting my time. Oh, bollocks to this. Give me some fucking speed. I mean, that's part of the problem as well, the fact that you can't do constant running. It just makes the game way more pedestrian than it needs to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm an athlete, and you can't run all the time. Not unless you're absolutely superhuman. Spoiler alert, Ringo's a machine, she is superhuman. I don't care how much MP it's costing me, I am using that every time. Right, so that was useless, so let's go this way. I don't know when the run patch is coming out, unfortunately. I've not seen any confirmation of it. I'm not sure. It was mentioned a while ago, but I don't think it's been confirmed yet as to when it's coming out, Avian. Yeah, running in stilettos. I'm with you. I wouldn't recommend it. Hit him. I'm not messing around it. Couldn't be bothered wasting time with that. I just thought I'd put it on rush mode, and it worked. Yeah, the game was thinking like that, except the game learned its place. The game learned you do not screw with me. The game learned that the hard way. Sorry, but you're not getting away that easy. Yeah, the game may have decided to screw me, but it didn't work completely. Okay, it looks like it's still active, so that's good news. Right, here we go. I'm happy to do that. More of that, please. Seems that it won't hit us with the lightning move. It won't do any damage. There we go. That's another 500,000 earned, just like that. Right, so this is where we might have a chance now, because there's this one in the middle with the exclamation mark. Must have just missed time, that. That's annoying. But that's okay. Completely needless, but it worked. There we go. I'm happy with that, that's good. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this down leads me anywhere. Stop fading. Be nice if you could button map for certain spells which you could use in the overworld and just recast them without having to go into the menu. But you can't. At least I don't think you can anyway, I'm not seeing any prompts for it. So the question is, where does this take us? Right. Don't know if there's anything back here. My concern now is that by going down I'm going to end up at a place that I don't need to be. But I mean, worst case scenario is that happens, and if it does, I'll work my way back around to where I activated the up one and turn it into a down one instead. Make it go downwards. So let's see what's down here. And before we do that, we're going to cheat. I'm not going round in a complete circle. If the game takes me to a dead end that I can't go back from, I'm reloading. And I was right, that's exactly what it's done. It's taken me to a dead end. It's going to take me right to the very start of the thing, so I don't want to waste my time with that. There we are, thank you, reload. See if it'll let me go this way. Ooh, hello. Nice one, we've already got 2 in the bank. So the treasure enemies always have high evasion. But this one, we either block or drain its attacks. So that's another 500,000 yen earned because the item sells for that much. It's insane, I know, but it's brilliant. So, quickly using the skulls. I need to know if I can actually get back to where I was, because if I can't, I might have no choice but to go back down and round, and if that's the case, that's going to really annoy me. But the good thing is I've come back and got 500,000 yen from that fight, so small graces. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to let me descend. I'm right, that's annoying. So now I have no choice but to go all the way around again. The good thing is though... Oh, hello. The good thing is, what we can do is try and activate the one where it went up, and we'll change it to go down. And see what's down underneath. Especially if we keep finding treasure demons. Keep them coming. Keep the treasure demons coming. Thank you. Don't get much experience for fighting them, but it's the money. That's the reason you fight them. You're fighting for the cash. It's a shame it's not. A shame it's not like a Persona 4 where they give you loads of money as well. That was a very, very welcome feeling. So we're going to double guard here because I want to be able to use the immediate Sabbath move to get us that extra 21 experience. 21 extra experience points, yeah. Oh wow, we ran so fast that the disaster shadow didn't even see us. That's awesome. And again, we twice managed to run past the super disaster shadows. So, looking at the difference between the pace when you're not using the sprint spell, it's insane. It's ridiculous how much slower she is. You just think, bruh, really? So it's the one in the middle, and then from there we want to be able to go down rather than up. So it was the one in the... Yeah, it's the one in the middle that I activated. Okay, so by climbing up, if I'm right, oh, I mean, I could try fighting them. I could try. Because there are a few weaknesses that we know, such as with them. There are some weaknesses that I do know, but I'm not in the mood to fight them. Now just isn't the right time. But I do have to be careful with Trifuri bombs. I don't want to waste them all. So the idea is to avoid getting into a fight at all. Right, give me some speed. Excellent. Right, so we're going to drop down this time. So you see when we go through the left-hand tunnel here, where we got the exclamation mark, that's where we can talk to the Decabia, and it'll tell us which way we want to move the vortex. We moved it up last time, and it took us to the double route where we ended up on a dead end. I don't remember us going down, so I'm going to see what's down there. Right, so now it's flowing downwards, as you can see. So we'll resave it here. As we see if there's any way down. Have we explored here? No, we haven't. And look at that. There's a new portal. That tells me something important has just been found, because we've found the portal. We might be onto something here, guys. Let's find out. Yes! You sense a dangerous presence. Are you sure you're ready to proceed? Yes, I am. Let's go. Are you? What the? What the f... Oh, wow!
もう来たか。やはり増票が何人集まったところで話にならんな。
I don't know if this is meant to be an Easter egg to the end of the original game, but the face is very familiar.
So you've come, as I suspected. No ordinary amount of soldiers would make a difference.
ようこそ、電子の魔女とサマナー諸君。
Welcome, summoners, and you, Data Witch.
あなたが巷で噂の大幹部様?
Are you the Grand Executor people keep talking about?
しかり、我が名はアザゼル。暗黒の証にしてその魔王なり。
God I am Azazel, testimony to darkness and its king.
ご足労いただいて申し訳ないんだけど、どいてくれないかな、大幹部様。私たち先を急ぐんだ。
Appreciate making the trip, Your Majesty, but do you think you could step aside? We're kind of in a hurry.
そういうわけにはいかんよ。
I'm afraid not.
私はあの代物の応援をするためにわざわざやってきたのだ。
I'm come in order to lend my aid to that aberration causing such a stir.
あの代物
Aberration?
人でないくせにけなげにも人を真似。人のために身を捧げようとしているあの愚かな代物だよ。
It is not human, yet it imitates them and dedicates itself for their sake. A foolish thing indeed.
それフィグのこと
Are you talking about Figue?
はて、そんな名だったか。ものの名などいちいち覚えていないのでな。
Ah, so it has a name. I don't waste time with the names of mere objects, you see.
人をしのぐ代物とコベナントの出会いは、人の魂をさらなる高みへと押し上げ
The meeting between it and the Covenants will elevate the souls of humanity to great heights.
そうして甘美なる方向を放つ魂こそ供物にふさわしいというもの。
And it is such ludicrously sweet souls that serve as the greatest of offerings. And yes, Avian, you did hear him call Ringo a digital witch. You're right.
ごちゃごちゃ言ってるけどフィグの好きにやらせて後でかっさらおうってこと
Listen, I don't know what you're on about right now, but it sounds like you're planning to use Figue so you can get your fill. Is that you take it? Is that it?
もしお前たちがそれを阻むというのなら残念だがここで死んでもらうことに。
If you plan to stand in my way, then I'm afraid this is where you die.
どうするのだ電子の魔女よ。
So what will it be, Data Witch? I mean, I'm in the mood to kick his ass, but at the same time, Figue is whatever. I'm gonna go with that one.
あなたを倒すそれで私たちは先に進む当たり前でしょねえミ
I
レ
just say it's not very nice, Queen. You're not wrong.
We're taking you down, and then we're gonna stop Figue, right, milady?
そうよね
Yes, that's right.
大幹部様私たちはあの子を止めなくちゃいけないんですそれと
We came here with one goal in mind, Grand Executor, and we're not leaving until it's done.
フィグを愚弄してただで帰れるとは思わないことね
Oh, I don't think you can just walk away after assaulting her like that.
まさか人でない代物のために命を懸ける人間。
Ah, interesting, Queen. You'd have gone with the other choice. I'm not sure if that's going to affect the game or not. It seems to affect the soul levels, but other than that, I don't really know. You humans would risk your lives to some inhuman wretch!
なんたる混沌なんと醜悪な出し物だろう。
What madness! It's absolutely repulsive!
よかろう。お前たちの余興に付き合ってやる。
Very well. Then I shall partake in your absurdity!
大幹部様お覚悟を
Prepare yourself, Grand Executor.
Oh, cool. We saw my lady spin round.
我が力の前にどれだけ持つかな。せいぜい楽しませろよ。
How long can you withstand my power? Do try to keep me entertained.
偉そうに引きずり下ろしてそのひげ全部引っこ抜いてやる
So high and mighty. Let's see you keep that up after I rip your beard off.
Oh wow, she's gone straight for the beard. The dwarves will hate Ringo for that one. Evan, you think he might rip into a song to like scream rock? He does have the kind of kiss demon kind of design to it, doesn't he?
強いぞ警戒しろ
行こうか テンポ変えるか。止めらんないぜ。
私たちなら勝てる。リスキーなさい。
なんぴこの力があれば。
へよ。なんと
強いぞ。
よーし。
警戒しろ。
これも余興よ。
Ah, you see the Batman shin pads as well, do you, Avian? Oh, Blight. What's that do? Went through resistances, caused some damage, but nothing serious.
よし。こういうのもあるんだぜ。
Oh wow, 1,500.
楽しくなってきたぞ。こうでなくてはな。
Now things are getting interesting. This is more like it.
この戦い
了解よ。
必ず勝とう。
消えなさい。
足りぬぞ。
どうするつもり？
それでいこう。
へよ。このようなことが。
どうするつもり？
これで行くよ。
あがくなよい。
後悔しても遅いよ。突撃。
あがくなよい。
Law of Wisdom. Right, so he's changed his affinity resistance. Oh, now he's gone for Mega Lowen. Here we go. He's got the move I've got. Wasn't that effective though, was it? Right, we don't know what his affinities resistance is going to be. It's showing no... so... Let's try fire. Not that one. Okay. Hit him with debilitate again, will you? You say the cod piece is a bit much because it defies Batman. Joel Schumacher would disagree. After all, he gave cod pieces to Batman. Satan, Black Frost, and Ara Mitama. What a group. So he's raising his attack power. We debilitated him 3 times, to be fair. Guillotine Figue. Ooh! Okay, that could be useful. Wow, she just gave herself nearly 1,000 damage. That move is kind of broken.
見事だ、電子の魔女よ。まさかこの私に被験しうる力を備えていると。
Well done, Data Witch. To think your strength would rival my own.
この程度でよかろう。これ以上潰し合うことに益はない。私は手を引くとしよう。
I believe that will be enough. There is nothing to gain from tearing at each other any further. Thus, I shall bow out. Wow, we just got 1,000,000 yen for winning that fight. We got 1,000,000 yen. That's awesome.
さあ、この先に進むがいい。
Go on then. The way forward is clear.
Oh, so now we've got your permission.
何？お前たちが繰り広げる醜悪な人形劇。 そちらに今日が乗ったのでな。ここで潰すのは惜しい。
Disagree, Avian. The guillotine fake took us all down to 1 hit point. That was a lot of damage. Credit given where credit's due, that move was devastating.
Let us say it is too early for the curtain to fall on either of us. I myself have grown rather invested in the story of your little pantomime.
私は高みの見物としゃれ込ませてもらおう。
And I expect a most exquisite performance for your finale.
お前はヤタガラスのサマナーだな。どうやらキャツラもここへ精鋭を送り込んだようだぞ。
You are a summoner of Yatagarasu, are you not? Be warned that they have sent their finest.
狙うはあの白物の首だ。
That aberration is their sole target, and they will eliminate her at any costs.
What?
お前は果たして誰の味方をするのか。
One wonders which side you will take.
Ah, so you might have missed that move. Well, fair enough, Evie, you missed it. But yeah, it was a very annoying almighty move.
どちらに転んでも面白い話だ。混沌もまた人の世の常。せいぜい思い切りかき混ぜることだ。
Either choice would be ripe with meaning. Chaos grips the world of humanity, and I trust you too shall revel in its reign.
あれがアザゼル、ファントムソサエティの大幹部。
So that was Azazel, a grand executor at the Phantom Society.
諸悪の根源だね。
What a total scumbag.
あいつみたいな奴がいるから戦いは終わらないんだ。
Yeah, people like him are the reason this war's gone on this long.
決着をつけられないのがもどかしいけど。
Sorry we couldn't finish him off this time.
いつか必ず倒す。でも、今はフィグだ。
He'll get what's coming to him. Right now we need to focus on Figue.
そうね。先を急ぎましょう。
Agreed. Let's keep going.
A new gate for Milady and a new gate for Arrows unlocked. And a new request. Okay, so we've now got new routes. Now what I want to do is very quickly go back here because I want to find out. Yes, excellent. Right, I can walk straight back here. That means we can go to Club Cretaceous. We can find out what this new request is. Ah, right, I didn't see that unfortunately. I'd have to look back on the archive footage what you were getting at there, Avian. A homecoming. Oh, hello, was that?
今回はアローさんからあなたへの依頼です。
This is a request from Arrow.
先日アローさんからヤタガラスの不調で書かれた真由美源の日記を解読できたとの連絡がありました。
He notified me he was able to decipher the Yatagarasu code written in Mayumi's journal.
現在、彼の日記は解読し、要点をまとめたものと一緒に私が預かっています。
I have both the journal and Arrow's analysis with me here now.
この日記はきっとナナさんにとってかけがえのないものとなるでしょう。
That said, I'm sure this journal must hold some sentimental value to Nana.
彼女を探し出し、 この日記を手渡してもらえないで
Would you find her and make sure she gets it?
Ideal level is 50 and we get 5 chakra flans by doing it.
他に用はあり不運を祈ります
So, if we look at requests then, so that's one for Nana, interesting. Unless we got... Let's say, the only thing that's annoying about the Nana quest, by the way, people, and you might have noticed the 3 little letters, it's all DLC. And I don't understand why. I actually don't get why her story is DLC. I can't for the life of me figure it out. One place comes to mind, maybe I can get us a table. Yep. So, the place that we'll need to go is right back at Bar Hydron. However, it's showing us Caracas. And that's where we are now. So I'm just going to quickly look around the sidewalk, just in case there's anyone here. Not that I'm seeing anyone, but what I will do actually, is very quickly go to De La Mancha. Because I've got a lot of items to sell. So you see brass handles, 50,000 apiece. Twisted gold chain, 250,000. Headless figurine, yes, I'll happily take 3 million yen, thank you very much. Yeah, look at that. How's that, people? The problem is, I think I've got everything. Oh, I can get some Trifuri bombs, actually. I'll do that. Thank you very much. So, let's go back to Shinsando. She likes the food here, doesn't she? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I can do that in a second. Oh, there she is.
Nana, been looking for you. Oh, hey, Ringo. Everything alright? I wanted to give you something.
そうなんだ。それより聞いて聞いて。さっき新作スイーツを頼んだとこ。出来落ち。自信作なんだって。
Oh, okay. Well, hey, listen. I just ordered the newest dessert here. The Gore Master says this one's gonna be real hard to beat.
その名も季節の果物彩るガチスイーツミルフィーユ。もうすぐ来ると思うから一緒に食べない？
It's called the Seasonal Fruit Garnish Killer Sweets Mie Fule. It's coming soon. Wanna eat it together?
What kind of a name is that? The Seasonal Fruit Garnish Killer Sweets Mie 3. What? Killer?
ジャムにクリーム、薄いチョコレート、チーズケーキ、プリンを重ねに重ねてなんと1000層。
It starts with jam and sweet cream. Then comes 1,000 layers of rich chocolate, cheesecake, and flan.
And all you people in the chat are probably drooling right now, aren't you? And you can't have it. Neither can I.
Yeah, I could die.
約束したからね。一緒に食べようか。
Well, I did say we should come here. Alright, let's chow down.
よし来た。
Now we're talking.
最高。
So good.
意味不明だったけど美味しかった。さすがマスター。今日もいい仕事？
I'm not sure what that was, but man, it was nuts. Compliments to the chef.
出来おじだね。
That's why he's the Gore Master.
そういえば最近見かけなかったけど何してたの？スイーツ食べ歩きとか？
By the way, it's kind of been a while. What have you been up to? Snooping around for sweets?
And yeah, exactly, Avian. Apparently that was all one dessert. Do you remember in Persona 5 Royal when Ryuji, Arn, Joker and Morgana went to the Wilton to celebrate after the first palace? Not even their table had that many plates on it. And this was Ryuji, the king of meat, and Arn, the queen of sweets. And even they couldn't come close to this.
私が実家だと思い込んでた場所、父さんの故郷を見て回ってきた。
Actually, I visited the place I thought I was from. My dad's home.
そうだったんだ。どうだった？
Oh, you did? How was it?
緑が綺麗で動物もいた。みかんもいっぱいあった。
It's super green, and there were animals everywhere. Lots of oranges, too.
写真いっぱい撮ったんだ。現像できたら見せるね。
I took a ton of pictures. I'll show them to you once they develop.
This is meant to be a futuristic cyberpunk city. And you haven't discovered one of these? A digital camera? And the camera phone? Are you serious?
現像？デジタルじゃないんだ。
Ringo agrees with me.
Develop? You use film?
知らないの？そっちの方が映える。
Don't you know? They're way more snap-worthy if you shoot them on film.
I mean, to be fair, there are some photographers who prefer to use film over digital, but it's somewhat of a dying art now. And I think part of the reason is because of all the, like, editing software you can get to sharpen them up.
初めての一人旅だったけど、みんな優しくしてくれたんだ。一人旅だけど、
This
一人じゃなかった。
This is my first trip alone, but everyone I met was really kind to me. It was like I wasn't alone at all.
そっか。いい旅だったみたいで何よりだよ。
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm glad you had a nice time.
行ってよかった。
Yeah, I'm glad I went.
あのさ、リンゴ。今までいろんなことがあったけど。
You know, Ringo, a lot might have happened lately, but
それでも、自分を受け入れてくれる世界だってあるんだなって。
I see now that there are places that will and do accept me.
いい顔してるじゃない。そんなナナには私たちから鼻向け。
You look happy. Anyway, Nana, this is a little gift from us to you.
アローが解読してくれたお父さんの日記だよ。マダムがナナに渡してほしいって。
Arrow deciphered it for you, but it's your dad's journal. Madam wanted you to have it.
父さんの。
This was Dad's?
ちらっとだけ見たけど、ナナたちロストナンバーに宛てた手紙みたいになってる。
I sort of took a peek, but it looks like a letter written to you and the other lost numbers.
私たちへの手紙。
Oh,
今、読んでいい？
a letter to us? Can I read it
も
now?
ちろん。それはナナのものだよ。
Of course, it's yours.
You handed over Genma Yumi's journal.
父さん、こんなことしてくれてたんだ。
Dad, I had no idea he did this.
どんなことか聞いてもいい？
Mind if I ask what this is?
父さん、私たちを人の知性と心と悪魔の強力無比な能力を備えた、なんかすごい存在にしたかったみたい。
When Dad set out to make us, his goal was to create something truly amazing. Something with the love and thought of a human, but the strength and might of a demon.
人が持つ知 性や心と悪魔の力の共存か。悪魔合体で生まれる悪魔じゃ持ち得ない性質だね。
The heart and mind of a human, but with the power of a demon? Definitely gotta get something like that out of demon fusion.
Apart from the Misser, who is junction to you right now, Ringo.
人造悪魔が人間のようにあるためには単に心があるだけじゃ足りないって父さんは考えたっぽい。
It seems Dad thought just having a heart wasn't enough for us to be considered human.
何が必要だと思う？
What do you think was missing?
記憶だね。
Memories.
私たち一人一人に固有の思い出が必要だって。
Each of us needs our own memories.
なるほど。自分特有の体験に結びついた思い出ね。確固たる自己を持たせたかったのかな。
I get it. Memories would provide you all with unique experiences. I wonder if he wanted you all to have your own personalities too.
どんな辛い局面でも思い出があれば生き続けられる。そう父さんは信じた。
No matter how hard things might get, you can always hold on to your memories. That's what my dad believed.
私たちに思い出が作れるように記憶を定着させる研究もやってたって書いてある。
It says he conducted all of his research just so we could retain memories of our own.
夜私たちの前に座って自分の昔話を聞かせてくれてたんだって。
Apparently, he would tell stories from his life all through the night.
いいお父さんだったのかな。
So I guess he was a good dad then.
わからない。結局はどれもこれも最強の兵器を作るためにやってたこと。
I don't know, honestly. At the end of the day, this was all to create the ultimate
これ
weapon.
にも書いてある。
It even says here.
ロストナンバーの戦力はヤタガラスとファントムソサエティの戦いに大きな変化を与えるものだって。
The power of the lost numbers will turn the tide in the battle between Yatagarasu and the Phantom Society.
その手紙を読んで、ナナはやっぱりショック。
We should read that.
私がそれだけの力を持ってるってこと今は自覚してる。
Really, it just tells you what kind of power I
ナ
have.
ナのお父さんは何が欲しかったんだろうね。
I wonder what your dad's goal was in all of this.
兵器に植え付ける記憶にしては自分の昔話だなんてずいぶん間が抜けた話だなって思ってさ。
I mean, it's kind of funny that he'd tell his life story for the sake of giving weapons memories.
食材のつもりなのかわからないけど、こんな手紙も残しちゃってさ。
Could have been some kind of atonement, I guess. Plus, he did leave you that letter.
もうヤタガラスの任務とか通り越して個人の趣味の域に達しちゃってるよね。
It almost sounds like this whole thing was bigger than some mission for Yatagarasu. Sounds more like a passion project.
最強の兵器を作りたかったのか、人間を超えた生命を作りたかったのか、子供が欲しかったのか。
Was it to create the ultimate weapon? Or did he want to create something beyond human? Or did he maybe just want a child to call his
わ
own?
からない。
I just don't
け
know.
どどうでもいい。世の中に完全に綺麗なものなんてない。完全に汚いものも。
But it doesn't really matter. Nothing's completely as it seems in this world anyway. Nothing's squeaky clean. And nothing's soiled either.
大事なのは今の私が何を信じるかってことなんじゃないかな。
The most important thing is what you believe in. Or at least, that's what I'd like to think.
そうだね。
Yeah.
ところでさ、ナナ、あなたこれからどうするの？
So, what are you gonna do now, Nana?
しばらくはサマナー やってみようと思う。
I think I'll try my hand at being a summoner for a
こ
bit.
のところ考えてた。私に配られたカードの一番上手な使い方は何だろうって。
It's like I've been thinking. What's the best way to use the cards I've been dealt?
結局のところ、私が一番上手にできるのは戦うこと。
And when it comes down to it, fighting's what I do best.
この壊すための力で誰かを助けたい。リンゴたちを見て本当にそう思った。
And seeing you guys do all that you do, it made me want to use this power to help people.
そっか。そう思ってくれたなら、私たちも頑張った甲斐があるってもんだ。
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Makes the effort that much more worth it.
ナナ、本当の意味でのサマナーデビュー、おめでとう。応援してるよ。
Well, here's to your big debut as a summoner, Nana. I'm behind you all the way.
ありがとう、リンゴお姉さん。いや、リンゴパイセン。
Thank you, Ringo. No, Captain Ringo.
No, just Ringo. Just Ringo. That was an attempt at a movie reference that's probably fallen flat, but some of you might have got it.
何それ。
So I'm a captain now?
Oh, someone's ringing.
Oh no! What is it?
依頼人に会う時間、私行かねば。じゃあね。
I forgot I'm meeting a client. I have to go. See you around, okay?
またここでスイーツ食べようね。今度は全員集合で。
Let's get dessert here again. With everyone next time.
Oh.
You know it!
Well, in order to do that, we need to get Figue back, don't we?
ラストナンバーか。
Last number, huh?
記憶を定着させる技術、人を大きく超えた身体能力、そして人間と同調できる魂の存在。
Detect to retain memory, physical power well beyond that of a human, and a soul that can sympathize with others.
後で調べてみよっかな。私たちのボディがどうやって作られたのか。
Gets me wondering about myself. I should look into this.
Well, if you're going to look into it, there's no new quest unlocked for it. But now, I think I need to report back, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's wrong. Ah. I need to, I better go to Caracciolo and let him know that I've got the details. So let's go in that case over to Caracciolo. So we can pass on the intel. And there's Arrow, right in the middle.
俺の依頼果たしてくれたみたいだな。まどろっこしいことをして悪かったな。
Seems like you finished the job. Sorry for making this complicated.
依頼から始まった出来事だったからさ。依頼で終わるのが筋かなってなんとなく思ったんだ。それだけ。
You know, started with a job, so I just figured it'd be appropriate to finish with one. Bookends and all.
ほら、報酬だ。お疲れ、リンゴ。
Here's your reward. Thanks, Ringo. 5 chakra flan. Yay. And now a new request is in Club Cretaceous as well. We have another new quest. What's this one? Because again, you know, no one mentioned how this is all DLC. You've got the duality of, like, Ringo helping Nana realise that she can fit in the world of humans as she is. And now there's something about analysing herself. So why is this DLC? It doesn't make sense. See, there we are, Tribute and Worship DLC.
This request comes from Yatagarasu. It would seem they have a problem at the Hachigaya training field. Under the circumstances,
There aren't many other summoners they can turn to. They specifically requested you. Your task will be to purify the training field on their behalf. They do hope you'll accept. We get the platinum ring. Look at the ideal level for that! Ideal level 99! With the platinum ring and 5 million yen. The client awaits just inside the Hachigaya training field. Something tells me this request will be harder than it seems. Be careful, everyone. Right, the fact that this DLC quest has level 99 recommended level. Wind the clock back to Shin Megami Tensei 5. What DLC quest required any hope of succeeding being level 99? Is it going to be as hard as that? The answer is probably yes. And no, we're not going to find out tonight. That is not happening. Absolutely not. If the ideal level is 99, I'm underleveled and I'm under-equipped. Yep. Look of fear in the audience from you, Queen, and I don't blame you. We're going to try and see a little further in here, and then after that we'll be looking to wrap things up very shortly. Oh, Jack Frost is back.
Hee-ho! The summoner finally meets Jack Frost's brother number 5. The name's Frostgoro, ho! Do me a solid and defeat those demons for me, yeah? You gotta say he no to a cute little guy like me, ho? The truth, ho! The truth has been served, ho! You're curious about my speech pattern, ho! I was abducted by a UFO!
UFO, seriously? That is so corny. That is so bad.
I only just recently came back. Something in me was changed. Next thing I know, I talk hee like this, ho. My family's on the hee hunt, ho, for a new hee home. But our old man's allergic to Baihu, and we gotta be considerate, ho. The point is, there's a ton of Baihu around here. And therefore, there's no place, no go for a total shit show, ho! Hee. You never heard of a shit show, ho? Well, never mind the summoner. I just need you to go out and beat up those Baihu, ho! I want you to eviscerate at least 5. Hunt them down. Make them squeak heel, ho!
UFO. Seriously, UFO? Come on. Oh, MP cost is decreased. Good. Because I just realised that one of the issues I've got at the moment is that Sizo's MP's not been restored. So in order to explore this area, I'm going to need more MP anyway. But for now, I'm going to try and do this quick quest. After all, I can't afford for my client to get abducted by another UFO, can I? So this level 99 boss, I'm assuming that's going to be waiting down there. It's got to be. What else would be waiting down there with an ideal level of 99? As I say, it's not going to be... It's not going to be the one from Shin Megami Tensei 5. Now, there's two choices it could be. It could be Raido, but I get the feeling with the recent removal from the Persona 5 Royal DLC, it's probably not going to be him. I'd love it, as I say, to be Cage, but I don't think it's going to be. So we'll report back to Frostgoro.
That all, Five-Ho? Summoner, you are my hero! Greatly appreciate it, Ho!
You obtain an hour to drop, and the request is completed. I'm going to quickly do a tri-ace though, because I need to go and use the safe house. And let's say we'll do a little bit of further exploration in this area.
If you want this, it's yours. I prefer to keep my relationships from being too one-sided.
Fruitful Hawaiian? What's that then? Increases money earned from battles. Then we got the game more experience of the enemies lower, more experienced ones. Increase allies hit rate, multi-hit skills will trigger more hits. I like that one. That one wasn't that great. Let's try this, the Aim Bambino.
It's strange, but even in times like these, hunger can still overpower us. Now, shall we? Hard to really enjoy some figure to share it with. Moping won't solve anything. Let's see it and get our energy up so we can get it back.
Never know what you've got till it's gone, I guess. But that kind of feeling can push you forward, too.
I'm going to give her hell if she comes back.
So we got an effect from the meals. Again, nice to see a throwback to Persona 2, because that's the last time we really saw that, where you could take meals and had an effect on the battle. Persona 2 and its own punishment and innocent sin were the last time we saw it. I'm going to quickly find out what Huang Long can get for us. True Demon Ally, that's great, thank you. And now we'll go to the new area that we've unlocked. And see what waits through here. We fought Azazel. So let's keep exploring. Oh, there's another gas point. What the hell? I don't know if that's going to be a fight by it. Something about the rock formation looks like an enemy. But just because it looks like an enemy doesn't mean it is one. What have you got for me, Ashura? Totem Memory and a Soma. Yes, please. Totem Memory is great for increasing effects of the comps. And Soma, as we know, are very useful healing items. And it looks like I do have to interact with this Central Rock Reservation, so let's find out what's here. It's just taken us straight up and there's a new area. Okay. On the 4th floor, the energy steam area. So the colour, the formation here is different. I say with the enemies being in the 50s, this tells me we still can't be near the end of the game. Unless it's one of those games where the enemy levels are low. Well, not low, but lower than you'd expect. Oh, 2 totem memories and 3 witch doctor marks. Awesome. As I say, I'll need to do a lot of upgrading in order to do that final quest in the heart of the Hachigai training field. There's an enemy there, and I think it's going to be the one that's through that area that's blocked off. You know, of all the charms, and it said there's possibly a church, well, possibly a temple nearby. I reckon they're all through there. As for what awaits there, I really don't know. Don't do that. That's good. Okay. Okay, there's no mysterious energy through here, but there is in a moment by the looks of it, as we're deep in the underwater coral area. I mean, I'm loving the design of this dungeon in terms of its aesthetics. I wasn't a big fan of its like meandering, activate certain steam pools to go in certain directions. That was quite tedious. But the design of it, I really, really like. What have you got for me, Zeus? Bespoke chip, cheap chip. All items that you need for upgrading comps and making your characters' moves generally a lot better. So they're well worth farming if you can find them. So when I talked earlier about how enemies can appear literally 2 steps in front of you, you end up walking into them. That's a good example that just happened a moment ago. And it's a mechanic that can be extremely annoying because, especially if you're trying to conserve your MP and you don't want to get involved in battles. But, you know, if an enemy sneaks up on you and does the equivalent of a spawn cap, there's not much you can really do. It's a far cry from when we were playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 and we had enemies visible for ages on the battlefield. Apart from the occasional ones that did like to do random attacks, like the... what are they called? The ones with the scythes. Can't remember, Macabre. That was it, Macabre. They like to randomly appear during the 3rd area. Was it Taito, I think it was called? Might have been called Taito, I might be thinking of a different area. So it's somewhat of a change of pace to have such... oh wow, there was 5 of them, I had literally no way of escaping. The game was like, you are going to fight us, whether you like it or not. Just because I can cause extra damage. That'll do, thank you. See, now we're at level 59, so it's an interesting point, this. How close are we to the end of the game, I wonder? Because in terms of a finale dungeon, this is a very ethereal and peaceful one. Which makes me think back to Avian's earlier point. That SMT doesn't do that, and that there's clearly something coming we're not prepared for. I don't consider myself a Megaton veteran, but I definitely am aware of when the game is giving a false sense of security. What's through here then? Anything? Just another room? I thought there was a hidden path there, but there wasn't. Well, they're certainly giving us our money's worth in terms of corridors, aren't they? And now we have a way up. So let's find out what's at the top of the tornado. Oh, hello. Okay, this is much more like it, isn't it? Now, this reminds me immediately of the final part of Persona 5 Strikers. The Tree of... was it called the Tree of Knowledge, I think it was called? This has a feel that's very similar to Mementos and that, and there's a what looks like a summoner waiting for us there as well, but in the bone area. So this is very, very Persona 5. And do I see a fallen enemy there? There's someone on the ground. I don't know if that's a Yatagarasu summoner who's been beaten by a Phantom Society, or vice versa. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm ready. It's okay.
There you are. I've been waiting for you to show up. Who are you?
僕はホズミ。クズノ葉というシステムの保険といったところかな。
The name's Hazumi. I suppose you could say I'm Yatagarasu's insurance for when the Kuzunoha's grand designs don't work out. Ring a bell? No.
僕は影だからね。君ごとき末端に知られていたら困るさ。
Well, they call me the Shadow. But my Yatagarasu assignments were probably a little above your pay grade.
君がアローだね。
I take it you're Arrow.
僕は君に代わってコベナントを回収しに来たんだよ。ヤタガラスからの正式な辞令もある。
I'm taking over your mission. I have an official letter of delegation from command right here. Says I gotta collect the covenants in your place.
Well, if you've got to collect the covenants in place of Arrow, and Arrow was behind you, why didn't you just go and collect them? Why did you wait here so you could wave a piece of paper in his face? Seriously, why do game characters do that? You're ahead. Stay ahead. I don't get it. You want the covenants?
まあ端的に言うと、アイオンフィグを殺す。手加減できる相手じゃない。こちらも全力で行かせてもらう。
Essentially, I'm here to kill that iron vessel, Figue. I get the impression holding back would be a bad idea. So the plan is any means necessary. Stay out of this, outsider.
部外者？いや違うね。これは僕らヤタガラスの問題だ。
Outsider? Wow. Maybe I haven't been clear. This is a Yatagarasu problem now.
And that's true, Queen. Yet don't underestimate the power of narcissism. You're not wrong, actually.
What?
この一連の事件にはレイブンも絡んだ。これはヤタガラスの不祥事とも言える。
Raven was our guy, and he was at the center of these incidents. Can't sweep a scandal like that under the rug.
ならばヤタガラスがこの件を収束させるのが道理ってものだろ。
So it's about accountability. Yatagarasu cleans up their own mess.
それに僕らがこの件を収めることで、ファントムソサエティの頭を抑えることもできる。
And two birds with one stone. We fix this problem and pin down the Phantom Society in the process.
今更出てきて玉の利を得ようなんて都合が良すぎるのよ。
You vultures didn't care about accountability before. Sounds more like you're just swooping in now that you get something out of it.
そうやって世界は回ってるんだよ。
That's how the world works.
まったく。穂積さんよ。 いい加減そういうのやめねえか。
Come on, man. Look, Hazumi, is that really the time? Can't you work with us here?
態度次第だよ。今すぐ僕の指揮下に入るなら。
That all depends. If you'd like to formally join Yatagarasu's side, I'd be happy to work with you.
ヤタガラスがどうだとか、ファントムソサエティがどうだとか。
It doesn't matter whether you're on Yatagarasu's side or the Phantom Society's side. Oh no?
そんなことばっかり言ってるからどうしようもない争いが絶えないんでしょうが。
The sides are the whole reason the violence never
そん
stops!
なこともわからないあなたをフィグのところに行かせるわけにはいかない。
You have no idea what you're talking about! And if you don't even understand that, I can't let you go to Figue!
それで
So then?
何度でも言う。部外者は引っ込んでろ。フィグは私たちが止める。
You didn't hear me the first time? I want you outsiders out of this! We're stopping Figue ourselves!
へえ。で、アロー、ヤタガラスの君は
Here's the boss music.
Well now, how about you, Arrow?
僕に刃を向けるということは、日本国、ひいては人間社会の主語を放棄することになる。
Remember that opposing me means opposing the will of Yatagarasu, casting aside your whole purpose and the civilians of Japan you fought for.
今回は現場の判断で動くことにします。
I don't need orders to tell me what my purpose is here.
そう。まあいいか。予行演習だ。ここで対アイオン戦闘を経験しておくのも悪くない。
So I see. That's all I needed to hear. Well, I could use a warm-up. And it couldn't hurt to get some experience against the lesser agent of Ion.
君たちにその大口に見合う力があるかどうか 試してやるよ。
Amy, you say Naruto called because he wants his teenage Gaara back. I wish I knew what you were talking about, but I've not watched any Naruto.
Fine then. You clearly have noble ideals. Let's test them.
こんなところで消耗するわけにはいかないんだよね。
You're not my priority target, so I'll waste my energy.
まずはこの辺で相手してやるよ。
My reserve team should be all I need for a cleanup job.
Cerberus and Kuka Phelan.
どうするつもり？
Okay, if that's the way you want to play it.
体の芯まで冷やしてやるぜ。
何匹か時間が聞くというかけろ。いい風ち入った。
草好きでしょ。
いいのあるじゃんか。
待て。
プールに行きましょう。
みんな張り切っていこう。
リンゴ、じゃあそれを使って
血に飢えたしもべたちよ。
Asher and Namissa, Satan, Shiva, and Lilith. Pretty nice pairing, that.
粘るじゃないか。
You certainly don't go down
こ
easy.
っちもあまり時間がないんだ。ペース上げさせてもらうよ。
And I'm on a strict deadline here. How about we speed this up?
片付けろ。
対策済みだぜ。
対応してみろ。
Who's he summoning now? Ah, he's summoned Titania. She's weak to physical.
言われなくても
So that's fine.
警戒していこ
踊りなさい。
俺やるか。
効果的ね。見せてあげなさい。
言われなくてもな。
改造。
対策済みだぜ。
やることは分かってるわよ。
それいいね。
面倒な。
それでいいのアロー。
力技だな。死ねー。無駄だ。
Thank you.
身体能力
Oh, extraction. That can come in handy.
データ数ゼロ
In fact, it's going to definitely come in handy.
この戦い必ず勝とう。
冒険する。
データ痛いわね。お腹空いたよね。食らいつくぜ。
力技だな。
Now who's the summoner?
これを使うとはね。
Ah, Gurum and Kala.
試してやる。
And then Tarakaja. Makes sense.
経験の質が違うんだ。
Ah, that's irritating.
この戦い。
That's really annoying.
踊りなさい。
わかったわかった。
Thank you, milady, and her almighty move.
降参だよ降参。こんなデタラメだなんて聞いてないって。
Alright, I get it. I didn't know you guys were working with that kind of power.
And that's another million yen. You keep giving me money, game. I appreciate it. And we'll level up for Black Frost and Ashura, which is awesome. Right, Victory Cry. What does this do? Restores full HP. It's not MP, unfortunately, but it is HP. Which is awesome. And he's giving us support Arcana 3, and there's Black Frost. 2 to 4 medium bursts of physical damage. To be honest, I don't want to get rid of any. I'm going to stick with what I've got. I don't think Deathbound is good. Oh, he's got Sabbath Rallied or whatever that does.
I'm getting older. Oh, don't mind me. Just talking to myself.
Attacking enemy will heal HP proportionate to damage inflicted. The only issue is I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose any of the other skills. And then she'll lose Megadoloan, which is kind of ironic.
認めるよ。ちゃんと大口に見合った力はあるみたいだね。
Okay, you win. Maybe you're not all talk. Then
さっさと行きなよ。敗者である僕にそれ以上何が言える？
what? Waiting for an invitation? Go on, go fix this.
アイオンのリンゴ。もしフィグを説得できなかったらどうするつもりだい？
Ringo, emissary of Ion. What happens if you can't convince Figue?
世界を計りにかけ、一人の友人を救うために諦めず言葉を尽くすのかい？
And you gonna keep talking to her? Would you risk the entire world to save one friend?
当たり前でしょ。私は絶対に諦めない。
Of course. I'll never give up on her, no matter what.
おいおい、それは。
You realize that's...
道理に戻るのは分かってる。無責任なのも分かってる。だから私はあなたを力でねじ伏せた。
Yeah, it's irrational, unreasonable, I know. But we're doing this my way. And since I beat you, you don't get to decide.
自覚があるだけマシか。世の中が善と悪ではっきり区切れれば簡単だったんだけどね。
Well, at least you're self-aware. Leave the fourth wall alone. I'm warning you. If we could divide the world into good choices and evil choices, this would have been over a long time ago.
頑張ってその独善を貫き通してくれ。願わくば、事態がきれいさっぱり収まってくれることを。
Then hang on tight to those ideals of yours. For our sake, I hope you get everything you want.
It's interesting that Arrow bowed to him then. And now we've got a new gate for Saizo and a new gate for Milady unlocked as well. So, we are actually going to find ourselves going back into the Axis because we've got a load of areas to explore. But that is going to be a matter for another time because we are at the end of tonight's stream. And well, we've achieved quite a lot today. We've curb stomped a very annoying boss who curb stomped us last time. We've got much deeper into this messy world. Found ourselves going back to Persona 5 by the looks of the area we've got here. And also, we've unlocked a side quest where it's recommending being level 99. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one, aren't I, people? Now, we're taking a break from Soul Hackers 2 for approximately a week, because on Saturday, I will be joined by Nerdy Hound, where we will be doing a stream of a game that was originally a classic for the N64, and has been revitalised for a newer console. You'll be able to see what that is when I schedule the stream. And then on Monday evening, on Halloween, we're winding the clock back and going all the way to the PS1 to play Parasite Eve. Yes, we're doing something special for Halloween. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And no, Giara, you don't get to decide because I beat you.